Welcome to the exciting rebirth of Superstar, featuring choose your membership rate as low as just $3 a month. At Superstar, you get expanded, exclusive video scopes each and every week, unlimited access to special horoscopes, class passes for Synchronicity University, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there. Hello, fabulous superstar Pisces. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of March 2022. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It is a remarkable astrological month, without a doubt. Big moves happening in the sky now. It is going to be, as we begin the month, that we are very quickly going to move on to have a new moon in your sign. This new moon takes place on the 2nd of the month, but ultimately, I see it as setting the stage for what takes place 3 days later, which is something that astrologers like to call the luckiest day of the year, when the sun meets Jupiter in the sky. And so this new moon setting the stage is because the new moon is mighty close to Jupiter, but it's also speaking in harmony with Uranus. Now that adds that much more luck. Uranus adds an element of surprise and quick moving events. In a harmonious connection, well, those events will feel like blessings. They'll feel like events, and things and circumstances are changing in a way that you absolutely love. Well, here's the thing, it's in your sign. You are the one who feels most fortunate, most lucky. But more than that, I feel like this is a chance truly to begin again, a path that is more optimistic, a path that is more expansive than what you knew it to be before. And a lot of it is going to be rooted in you, your identity, and whom it is that you know yourself to be. When we have important events taking place in your sign, it's an opportunity for you to redefine what matters to you most and what matters to you first. This is the house of identity, whom it is that you know yourself to be, and that is about to grow and be healed and have a sense of possibility available to you. There's real excitement now and every reason for hope. You are the source of your own hope, but what changes is in part based on a realization, but also in part based on real events taking place in your life now, helping you to believe that things can change, in some cases dramatically so, and very much to your liking, as is the case now. Now, what's also exciting about this time is that it gives you juice, it gives you excitement, it gives you hope, but also it gives you motivation to take action. That's part of the gift. It is your actions now that are very blessed. Your conversations now are very blessed as well. But a lot of it comes down to how you're seeing yourself differently. And that in turn can lend itself to sweeping changes in just about every area of life. Don't take this power lightly. Whatever matters to you most and first, it's a good idea to take some step towards it, some action, however symbolic it might be. Don't judge it as big or small. It is a statement to yourself, saying that you're on a new path, a path that feels more hopeful and optimistic, but a path that is about living your life fully, more than you did before. Now, as we navigate towards the middle of the month, that's when we are going to have this month's full moon. Now, that full moon takes place in your opposite sign. On the one hand, that full moon is opposite Neptune. Neptune, of course, in your sign. And that can speak to uncertainty and mixed messages where it comes to another person. Now, this could be a business partnership or professional alliance, though I'll talk about love in just a little bit. It absolutely can be related to love as well. It may feel like your own feelings around a particular alliance are not so clear, or maybe you feel like someone's not being so straightforward with you. But the thing is that very quickly after this opposition to Neptune, and with precision to the full moon, we are going to have Pluto speaking in supreme harmony. Now that energy is strengthening. That energy helps you to get to some core understanding, but that energy is really powerful as well. Now, I like to consider this some power move, and that may be the case for you, because when it is that a planet is speaking to something in your opposite sign, a full moon or a new moon for that matter in your opposite sign, it's also speaking to the sun in your sign as well, when it's the case of a full moon or a new moon. And that's the case now. Pluto, in supreme harmony to that full moon, is in harmony to your sun, which means it isn't just about how other people are there for you, helping you to transform your circumstances, but it's also how bonds are being solidified now. They're changing, they're transforming. In some cases, you may be realizing that certain alliances are no longer working for you. That's certainly possible. It may feel like someone else has a will of their own and they're leaving. But the thing is that it empowers you. That's the exciting part of this time. You very quickly are able to seize opportunities, seize your own power, and take steps towards empowerment to transform your circumstances for the better. And that's why I see this time as, yes, power move. Yes, it could be somebody else taking steps on your behalf. But if it feels like somebody gots to go, that's okay too. Because know that you are the source of your own power. You are the one making choices now that ultimately will inform you and strengthen you and ensure that your future alliances are that much more authentic and that much stronger as well. But a lot of Pisceans out there are going to experience this full moon energy in the context of love. I think it is a remarkable moment in the context of love. It changes you deeply. Now, of course, we do have Venus leaving shadow on the 2nd, Venus meeting Pluto, Mars meeting Pluto on the 3rd, sort of wrapping up the loose ends of the larger Venus retrograde season, which is something, right? There are big lessons there as well, related to your alliances in terms of friendship, group endeavors, and lovers being friends to you. But if I had to choose a moment this month that stood out where it came to love, it's got to be that full moon. On the one hand, you may be facing some uncertainty or disappointment or mixed messages or even mixed feelings on your part about another person, but there's something honest there as well. And that will lead you to make a choice. That will lead you to have an understanding of yourself and whom it is that you are in partnership and what it is that you're really wanting. You're being encouraged to think bigger, more visionary, more lofty, if you will. That's thanks to the position of Pluto. And as a result, you'll be making some changes in your partnership with another person, whether that's towards them or not. This month is so consequential in love for so many of us out there, and that certainly includes you, though some of the really big changes will reach most people out there in the beginning of the month. So much of the beginning of the month is focused on you that relationships might not change until we get mid-month, but they change nonetheless, rooted in being honest with yourself about the nature of those alliances. So for those of you open to meeting someone new, look, the days around that full moon do represent powerful attractions to other people, and they may be filled with uncertainty. There might even be some disappointment or a sense of something not quite fitting right with someone new that you meet mid-month. But you very quickly are able to make sense of it. Sometimes it's just a missed first impression, but sometimes it really is that your instincts are telling you that this may not be the way for you to go. Regardless, though, when we have important lunar activity in your opposite sign, it means that someone else is there to help you to understand where you are in love and why. And you're no exception. There is going to be someone else there. And ultimately, regardless of the nature of the experiences, you will be empowered to make changes that ultimately align you with greater love than you've known before. The interaction serves as a catalyst moment for you for more profound change. For those of you just starting to date somebody, well, we've got big moment of truth energy mid-month, that's for sure. And we've got all or nothing energy all month, but for you, mid-month is a turning point moment. Either you're all in or you are not. You are seeing things in this person that either you adore and you love and you feel like you want more of in your life. And You may even solidify the connection in some way, moving towards committed partnership. But there will also be Pisceans out there who, after months of uncertainty, will finally admit that this may not be the right alliance for you. And in that case, you are empowered to go in a different direction, admitting the nature of your disappointment that really is okay. Ultimately, you're also aware that there is an abundance of love available to you. And for those of you in an established bond, what a powerful time this is as well. Now, for some of you, yes, it may very well be the case that if you've known for a while that this is not the right relationship for you, it is mid-month that you admit that and start to take steps towards meaningful change, transforming your circumstances in a more independent direction. However, if it is that you know you are in the right relationship for you, it is mid-month that the two of you get more honest, more vulnerable, and more deeply close, more bonded to each other, strengthening the bond. What I love about this month for you, well, there's a lot here. It's a powerful and meaningful astrological moment and a turning point moment at that. I do think that new moon in your sign, along with the luckiest day of the year in your sign, all happening in the first week of the month, well, that really is the star of the show now. You are moving in a better direction. Things are changing for you. You are being encouraged to have faith in yourself, and that's a beautiful thing. That faith will carry you forward towards bold changes this month, certainly, and beyond as well. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can get a video like this each and every week for each and every sign for as low as just $3 a month with choose your membership rate at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com, where you get expanded, exclusive video scopes. Now, higher tiers get you things like all access passes to Synchronicity University events, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. I look forward to meeting you there. Thank you again for watching. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.